Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. We are running a little bit late. We have been out doing some shopping and time got away from us. So I was going to say if anybody is out and about and around, I was going to say hey and hello. We are mobile, actually. We are downtown Birmingham. Lock your doors. Hey Matthew. Hey Doc, how are y'all doing? We're out doing a little bit of business today. And like I said, time got away from us a little bit, but we were looking at furniture. Furniture is expensive. Hotter than a hooter. That was funny, Doc. Yeah, and tattoos. Not for me. I don't do that crap.
You do too. Don't even hide your inner self.
No, I don't.
You freak.
We don't do that stuff. I got a big tattoo across my chest that says mother.
No, I don't.
Or it says anybody.
Oh my God.
That would be more appropriate.
Anybody?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Doc Falcon says he don't tattoo either. That's right.
Yeah, what's this?
That's right. It's hard to get those needles on steel. It's hard. Shut up.
You're gonna make me wreck.
Shut up. She doesn't stop talking, does she, guys? Anyway, what's been going on? A bunch of work. I'm actually going to do the drawing for the lanterns, but I am away from my desktop, so we're not going to be able to do it on this video. We'll do another video once we get home, probably about an hour and a half. So
After I find coffee.
one of the first things your wife checks for are tattoos. There you go. See?
What?
That's what Doc said.
He said what?
It's one of the first things his wife checks for is tattoos.
She don't like tattoos?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
They're kind of trashy.
I don't know.
And I like it.
Well, I like them on the women.
Yeah, I don't want my man all tattooed up. They don't bother me, but
What? Yeah. You're getting an in-depth. Anyway, went and got my haircut, and when I was getting my haircut, they said, would you like us to add some extra white shit on the side of your head? And I said, yes, please, put some white stuff on the side of my head. How about that? It's like, you remember that guy from The Sopranos that had the white line all the way across on each side of his head? That's what it looks like. How about that? That's crazy. Henrietta just got timed out on a different stream for saying, I lost you. Hang on. Trying to, hang on. See if I turn it this way. Okay. We can't turn it any other way. There we go. Just got timed out on a different for saying you hate being human. Well, I guess I have nothing to relate to that. I'd rather be human than a vacuum cleaner or a zombie. Vacuum cleaner or zombie, those are my two lower things that I would care to be. Yep, pretty much. That wraps it up for me. Anyway,
on your bill.
actually, we're going by, this is Volker Hall. I worked here for 10 years, Lister Hill Library of the Sciences, as a research technician. I'm at UAB. Across the road is Children's Hospital. One block past us is the CDLD, Center for Disease and Learning Center for Disease and Learning Control, Learning Center, CDLD. Back when I did shady stuff for the government. How about that? Shush it. You can't talk about it. Anyway.
I'm lost. Maybe I want to
Turn left. Anyway, guys, hang on.
Just trying to find Starbucks.
There we go. Okay, I think
Oh, it's in there.
she's gonna stop at Starbucks before she has a female fit, and I'm gonna sit out here and talk to y'all.
Well, I gotta find a place to park. We are in downtown Birmingham. I think it's in the bookstore. So you carry on with your video. I'm gonna go hunt me a cup of coffee.
Go
Or
get you a
choke
cup
you.
of coffee. That's not nice.
What, choking you?
There you go.
You know you into that.
Shh. Park in the handicap and get out and walk with a limp.
No, I'll park in handicap, kick you.
That's not
and you will
nice.
get out with a
That's
limp.
not nice. Anyway, guys, what has been going on with y'all? I saw Matthew and I saw Doc Falcon on here. She's about to get out. Thank God I can cut the air up. She's making me sweat. There we go. So what's been going on with you guys? Trying to tell you what else happening with me. Henrietta, you should be studying. What are you studying, Henrietta? Doc Falcon, coffee this late in the day? Man, my lips are already sweating right now. I don't know, maybe a good cup of chock full of nuts or something like that. Doc, again, I'm sweating sitting in this car. I don't know if I could do coffee in the afternoon. And what are you studying, Henrietta? Psychology. What type? Actually, I was pre-med years and years ago, and I was actually going into psychology. Like I said, years and years ago. Child development. That's not bad. McDonald's is the best. Interesting. Hey, Marvin, what are you doing? Out restocking your fireworks. Believe it or not, as much as I like to blow up stuff, I don't buy fireworks that much or that often. Maybe sparklers and snakes for the kids. You know, some of the Twizzly things. I don't really buy that much. If I'm going to buy stuff, I'm going to buy Tannerite, and we'll put it around a gallon of gasoline or something. That makes a boom. Infancy unit made me interesting. Okay. Did you get your coffee?
You believe Starbucks is closed here? What are students gonna do?
I have no idea.
Okay.
They are allowed where we live, but I just never really got back into them after I grew up and had to start buying them on my own. And I realized that the fireworks that I liked were several $100. I just jump into it, and you'll figure out as far as the syllabus and the course of study. It's all a curve. I do too, Doc. We have 2 or 3 places that do some decent fireworks, and they're very pretty. You pulled your 820 out, Matthew? That's not bad. It disappeared. Gear oil's brown. Yeah, clean it out, clear it up. That's about all you can do. Clean it up, scrape it, degrease it, and then fill it up with grease and put you some silicone RTV, something like that, and that should go a long way. You shouldn't have to do it very often, even if you're in deep mud and everything. The Murray Gator is famous, Matthew, and the 820 in it is still rock solid, because about all I do is roll it around in the driveway or on the shop side. I really do need to do something with it.
Auction it off.
Shush it.
I need money.
No, you don't. You can't.
Starbucks money.
They don't sell. Yeah, we couldn't afford to replace that one. Never mind. We're not going to talk about it.
We wouldn't.
Talk about it.
We would auction it off.
See, I told her that transmission that I had built only cost $100. I mean, yes. It was $100 for everything.
Look, I know what you spend on that stuff. I'm not stupid.
Anyway, so I do need to do something with it. I actually have several of them, and some are still incomplete mowers, but I'm just not doing it that much anymore. I've got to get the other four-wheeler running.
And sell it.
Yeah. But to me, I'm 50. I don't know about Michigan. Never been there.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's it like? You like it?
No, it's cold.
Okay, Michigan's cold
And windy.
and windy. That's about all. That's about all we got to say about Michigan. Pretty much. But you, as far as like an 820, building it and everything. She got her wedding dress in Detroit. Nah, actually, I kind of like board. It's better than all the other crazy stuff. So, bored or boring is okay with me. Hang on, Matthew. I couldn't quite see what you're saying. All messages. Okay, I lost it, Matthew. But
Ask it again.
yeah, post your question. But the 820, I don't know about an earthquake.
We don't have it.
Yeah, we don't.
If we do, it's not.
Yeah, we don't have earthquakes here in Alabama.
We have tornadoes.
But the 820s are fantastic, as long as you keep them lubed up or greased up, depending on how you will swap them over. And they do great. It's just I've gotten to the point where riding a four-wheeler is so much more comfortable with the independent front and rear suspension on my back. You think I'm a little girly, but
Just spoiled.
there is nothing like riding something on a terrible trail, and it's like your Cadillac. You are just tooking along.
And the boy likes the
Yep.
four-wheeler.
And the boy likes it too. So there is something to be said for the stuff.
You told me you actually bought the four-wheeler for him, not for us.
Well, hopefully you won't ever have to be in a natural disaster. I mean, they don't occur that very often. Just plan for what happens up in your area, I guess, like Michigan. Red and blue. Huh, interesting. And just kind of plan accordingly, because pretty much all the stuff that you plan for has a good overlap to where you can, an earthquake is kind of similar in preparing as far as a tornado or a
I wouldn't
hurricane or
think
lights
so.
out. Yeah.
No, because your building's, well, I don't know.
Stand in the doorway if you make it out. Grab your bag and go. Of course, I don't know. That's just me. And who knows? Like I said,
I think tornadoes you have more time to prepare for. Earthquakes, don't they just, I know they can say whatever, but
yes, hurricanes,
earthquakes, hurricanes and tornadoes you have
days to plan. So
sometimes.
yeah. And we planned so much as far as the tornadoes that we had the shelter put in. Not Falcon, man. Must be out of breath. No, we're all out of breath after we climb a few steps. Been in a few hurricanes. Thanks, Matthew. Yeah, tag me and let me take a look at it later. And we will, and that way I can kind of take a look at it. I'm doing the mobile thing, and they're popping up so fast, it's kind of hard to I catch it and read it and it's gone, and then something else pops up, so it's kind of hard to keep up with everything. Okay. Thanks, Matthew. But what else has been happening with y'all? We have the building. We just about have it paid for. I think we owe a little bit more on it, and that's why we haven't done that much to, hey, Rodney, what you up to? Ah, man, you didn't miss me. I was kind of late getting here myself. It is okay. But we got the building just about paid for, and I didn't want to spend money on it until we had it, knocked down a whole bunch.
Yeah, because we don't want to do the...
Yeah, we're trying to... I think we owed a couple of thousand, and not to get...
We owed $2,200 after we paid
personal,
15.
But we paid $1,000, and I think we owed...
Coffee?
No, thank you, babe. $2,200, and so we paid $1,000 on it, and I'm trying to pay it off before we do anything to it. So that's why I'm sure everybody
Yes, can I
wonders.
Get a venti caramel frappuccino with a shot?
She wants a venti caramel cappuccino with a
brownie,
shot
please.
and a
And
brownie.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm definitely going to that brownie warm.
No, thank you. And I have a reward for my drink.
She wants a cold brownie.
Thank you.
That young lady talks very fast. And so we just ordered the insulation, and we're going with R13 on the walls. And I talked with a bunch of people, and oh, thanks, Rodney. I looked at doing the R19 and doing for the 2x6 feel and then crushing it, but it loses so much of the R value. And I'll post some of the stuff I found, some of the information, the pertinence, like the government, information about the loss of the R value, that it really wasn't worth it. It would come down to an R14, and I would pay $13 more a roll. I could get the R13 for $21, and the R19 is $39, I wanted to say. I did have to buy a few more rolls, but it's okay. And it's not like I'm going to be living in it. Yeah, Doc, I have no idea. What are you staring at me for, lady? I'm not living in it. Look at her. She's over there giggling and smirking. That's her damn house. No, she's gonna live in it. We'll talk later anyway. So I've got all the wiring. I've got the receptacles. I might have to get a little bit more of the metal conduit to put everything in. We're going to do all the conduit and the electrical on the outside, just in case I need to change something. And
Like right here.
and it's not going to be a house to live in. So we're not going to really, we're not going to do, we're not going to wallpaper it, is what I'm saying. I am going to put some indoor outdoor carpet in there.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Boy needs softer carpet to play on.
Okay, we are putting some shag carpet in there with a nice pad. Yes, we are. Anyway. Oh, Rodney said that you were the best part of my life. Oh, it broke up. I lost it before I could read the rest of it. Or something like that. She's all right.
He loves you.
She's all right. I put up with her. No orange shag. No.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Probably
awesome.
not. Do they even sell
Orange or
shag carpet?
green. Green, lime green would be awesome.
Lime green.
We'll make it a hippie.
Yeah.
A hippie
Anyway,
shack.
yeah, I smell hippies.
Hippie shack. That's its name.
That's what Reagan used to say. I smell hippies. So I'm going to wire it. I'm going to do 3 breakers. That's what I'm thinking. 20 amp, all 3 of them each minimum. And if you have suggestions that are affordable, let me know, because I've just read this stuff. I don't know exactly how to do it. 3 breakers, One breaker is going to be for the refrigerator. One breaker is going to be for the freezer. Wall-to-wall orange. There you go. One breaker is going to be dedicated for the window unit, and then the outlets and for the computer. If there's ever anything that I needed to heat it up inside, it would be propane with like a Mr. Buddy heater or something like that. So that's what I'm thinking of using as far as heat goes. I am going to put a ceiling fan, and I'll have two switches. One would be for the light maybe, and then one would be for the ceiling fan. I'm not sure. I may be overthinking it or overbuilding it. I'm not quite sure, but just let me know if what do you think I'm doing is going off the rails. Oh, sorry, I dropped you. I am going to put a GFI outlet on the outside and a light on the front and on the back. That way we can have.
How much?
968.
Okay, I have a reward.
Oh, right. See, this is why
That way we can do like a security light with maybe a camera on the back and on the front, just to help with security. Not that I'm being paranoid, but I'm just paranoid. That's about it. Good, kind of crazy. I've been home about half the time, been at Mercedes, which is 30 miles to me. That's being home. I got to do some work out of town, but drivable next week, so it's not too bad. Up to Decatur, and then I'll be driving home, in the afternoon. So again, it's nothing too terribly exotic. And we're getting ready to do 4th of July. So I don't really know what else to say. I do know, well, other than saying I think I'm about out of battery on this portable phone. And I apologize for being late to my own party, because that's kind of a
Come give us an hour and you can hop back on.
not a good thing. But yeah, I will do a video later in the afternoon, and we'll do the drawing. I still have both of them, Matthew. One smokes and one doesn't, but they both run. One probably needs a new carburetor, but yes, sir. But everything else is going pretty good. I'm going to wrap it up. Well, she on occasion she's more fun, Doc, but don't tell her that. She gets cocky.
I don't get cocky.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up right now. I appreciate you coming by, and thank you for still hanging out, even though, like I said, I was a little bit late. I appreciate every one of you. I will talk with you later. She's all right, Doc. Don't let her hear you say that. She's all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all be careful. We'll do the drawing.